Hey, how's everybody doing on this wonderful day? Here's another review for anything in relation to GoPro and accessories and stuff like that. So today I am presenting to you guys the 48-in-1 SmilePowo. I'm probably butchering the way that's supposed to be said, but that's the way I interpret it to be. But I will set a link for it in the bottom of the description, just like everything else. This is a kit. This is what it's about. Everything you'll see as soon as you open it, and it actually includes an instruction kit as well, and I'm going to kind of pan through. You can pause in between to look at the individual items, but I wanted to include that as well so you can get a better look and a description based on their content. So looking into the actual material itself, if you look there, this is some of the stuff I first pulled out. These are just adapters and clips and stuff like that. Definitely useful for mounting things in particular. So if you need a different way of mounting things, honestly, just even losing clips, I feel like that's like a biggest thing too. Extra little swivels to tighten things down. If you look there, that's a bike clamp, or honestly, that's more or less what I would interpret it to be. That's what I would use it for. Opening up into the next couple items in between there, there's an adapter there for holding your phone, the GoPro. Obviously the GoPro will have its own little swivel attachments to attach to that'll hold it a little bit better. But if you did want to mount your phone, obviously there's that universal way of doing it. This clamp there is basically to attach anything that you might be able to attach it to. It's actually fairly strong. It's really hard to open, so really good thing to be able to use in between. The suction cup actually works extremely well. I mounted it on my car and a couple different things, and refrigerator, and honestly, it works pretty good. It actually holds its ground, so you shouldn't have that worry of anything falling off or your GoPro camera falling off at any moment. The wristband, honestly, I haven't used that one quite yet, but I have seen a lot of different people on YouTube utilize it. So I'm definitely going to give it a try. I just feel like there maybe be a little bit too much movement, but if you're in a place where you don't have much access and space, then that definitely might be the way to go. But it does include it in there, and it's adjustable and Velcro as well. There's those other attachments in between there to go ahead and mount sticky pads up that you would normally, those are kind of like a one-time use thing, so you could always mount an adapter to that. The clamp I just picked up there, I'm not really sure what you can really use that one for. I know the other one I'm holding is actually for your chest. We all know how useful that can be riding a bike. In between there, honestly, on a quad or anything like that too would be kind of fun to be able to mount that on there, catch some video. Extra little Velcro slips in between there to mount things down. The selfie stick, it's got a little swivel attachment up on top so you can mount and adapt things in different ways, including some of the GoPro hardware, or if you want to use that universal mount adapter, you can. Pretty cool little neat thing to include. Of course, they have the tripod, I call it like spider legs tripod. I like to use this thing a lot. Definitely comes in handy because you always got to capture like weird angles. So these things are kind of like perfect. And it's got that same type of threaded attachment up on top, so definitely useful. That right there is a tool. I know it's meant to tighten a couple different things that the accessories come with, so nice little thing to include for them to have in there. It's plastic, so you definitely want to be careful in what particularly you're using it on, and obviously you don't want to crank it too hard because things might break, but definitely something useful to have, and they included that little attachment string on there to be able to mount it onto something, so that comes in handy. And of course, the dreaded yellow obvious mount that you would use for being in ocean or water or anything like that. Come with a little bit of a rope attachment there just to give you an extra hold on it, just you don't actually lose it, I'm assuming, when you're in the water. So definitely comes in handy if you don't want to lose your GoPro or anything like that. It's a nice little attachment to have. And then the head attachment as well. Obviously, I think that's probably one of the ones I'm going to lean towards the most to capture some good videos. So you want that high center of gravity when you're recording, that would be a good way to get it right there. Moving on, I kind of took a pan through all the accessories that you see there just to kind of give you a gist or an overview of what you're going to see once you pull everything out of the case. And there's the case now empty. Surprisingly, they're able to fit everything in there. I don't know how they do that, but They are able to do that, and they do include a pack for you to be able to put all the little removables and the clips and little sticky pads and stuff like that. So that was kind of cool. So you will have that in there to kind of organize everything and keep everything in order. Going on to that pack, I did a review video on a backpack where you can keep all your accessories, which is why I bought all this stuff. These are kind of the things I do keep in my backpack. That's my GoPro Hero 7, my Hero 7 tripod, and that is a backpack. I will include a link. I did a video on the review of the backpack itself, explaining everything in between there, but that's how everything looks inside. Perfect for me, honestly. It holds everything that I need to hold. There's my, I use one of those little Velcro pads to hold my actual GoPro down. With that attachment that it has on, that little tripod attachment is what I use it with the most. But it fits everything. And I'm not one of those people who's looking out to go and become a professional cinematography person capturing video or anything like that. This is just something that I'm doing because I like to record things. I'm a person who likes to record things, and particularly like family events, things like that. But if you're looking to, buy a little cheap kit to have there in the house to be able to record different moments, you guys have a lot of family events, things like that, or you guys go on vacations, you want to record stuff like that, this is the perfect way to do it. And all these accessories fit in this backpack. The main video for today was honestly just for the use of, so you'd be able to see what's in the kit. But that little side pocket there is where I have all my memory cards and stuff like that. But this thing literally holds all the accessories, so it is 100% useful. I did, honestly, with a backpack, you can get rid of all this other stuff. You can see there, that's the GoPro travel case. It's definitely small. You can't really fit much in there, so I recommend jumping to the backpack if the travel case and the kit that the accessory kit came with just isn't doing it in terms of space. And last thing to mention as well, I am not paid by Amazon or any affiliate in regard. I'm not paid by GoPro to do these videos. This is just all my personal experience of the stuff that I bought, and I figured I'd share it with everybody to see if they might be able to get some use out of it too. So if there are any comments or suggestions you guys want to make in reference to the video, something I should have included, something you guys particularly want to know, leave it down in the comments below. Alright guys, so it's that moment, the end of the video here. So to kind of summarize everything up, is the kit worth it? To me, definitely. For other people, maybe not so. Keep in mind, it is all in reference to GoPros in particular, so there is an adapter there for regular cameras. It's actually what I'm using right now. But I actually purchased mine all with the mindset of using it towards my GoPro. Very inexpensive. Like I said, I'll include links for the actual kit in itself in the description below, and I'll include another link as well for the video on the backpack as well, for those of you who thought you might have been able to get some kind of use out of that. So I'll leave it at that. You guys have an awesome day. Peace. Videos for you today too, huh? No more videos? Yeah, I think so too. Let's go inside.